Hello there. Okay, so I thought today I'd just go through how I use my hand drills. I've had a couple of questions. I used to have people ask me when I did nail extensions, because you can use them on the end on the nail extension to put little decals on and things like that. But these days I use them for my resin. So there are several different types of hand drill. I've just got two different types here to show you. There are a few other ones out there, but these are the two that I use, so these are the two that I know how to use. So this one came in the Sophie and Toffee starter box, and this is a nice one. It's nice quality, a nice weight, and with this one you have one piece in the top, and then you have one in the bottom. So each one of these is a different size, and so you've got there. And what happens? So you've got the sort of the tiniest one, medium, and then two larger. And then what happens is, as you close this over and down, it squeezes these together and holds on to the drill bit. Now the one I use mostly is probably this one. Might be a little bit, and that one's a bit more springy as well. But basically the other one goes into the bottom end, so that for storage, and this piece is a free spinner. This is so that you can hold on and spin as you go. So then you've got, now with the Sophie and Toffee one, we came in a nice box. I really like this box, the fact that you can slide it up. It's really easy. And we'll go for, this is the only thing I find that I can't get them out of the box. A bit clumsy like that. Oh, I've got two. Okay. And then you choose the size that's best. Now this one might be a little bit, but you choose the size that's best, and then push your drill piece in and squeeze and tighten. And it does take some tightening. There we go. And then there are different ways to hold it, but I normally put that centre and then spin from there. Hurts my hand after a bit. Okay, so that's the first drill. That's the Sophie and Toffee one that came with the box. This is the one I had previous to that. Now this one doesn't come apart, and so, but I actually do prefer this one. This is the one I use most. So with this one, you can, I suppose you could store stuff in there if you wanted to, some of your drill pieces, but with this one you just, if you can see, it goes from big all the way down to little. So I don't have to change it, don't have to change that at all. And then this came as a kit. I'll try and find the link, but I'm not sure if they sell this one anymore, but if you look on Amazon, there are lots of kits. And basically this one, I like this one because this goes right from 0.5 mil, so half a mil, right up to 3 mil. So you've really got some good sizes on this one. But you've also got some micro drill bits, and these are super, super tiny. So these are super tiny. So, and if you look, I mean, that is so small, I can't even, go this way. So put your barrel in, but this, I mean, that is really small, which is great, because if you're doing jewellery and bits like that, you might just want that tiny. But these are the ones I use most in this set. The only thing with that, say, I love the way that the Sophie and Toffee one comes with a little case, because this, I have to make a little case to go. When you open it up, they pop, and all that, see, all the drill bits jump across to each other. Very frustrating. And they're so tiny, they're like little needles, so you absolutely really don't want to lose these. Okay, so I'm going to use probably a bit bigger than that one, so I want to hold. Okay. And these are the hair slides that I'm getting ready to go into my Etsy shop. I've got a few different designs, but I'm just making some little hearts to go on as a finishing touch to go onto the top of my organza bag. And do I think that one is about the same as that one? Possibly. So yeah, I've just been doing some little holes, so I'll show you how this one, and then there. Make sure you don't have the, I just had it too high then, make sure you don't have it too high because you can actually snap your drill bit, and we don't want that. So the way I do most of mine is literally just to put it down. Now this is a silicone mat, so I don't really want it, and if I'm going to do something and I'm using a lot of force, I don't really want to go through onto my mat, but you want to go not too far away from the edge. I will be using these, so I want to make sure that my loop, I don't want that too far away so that I can't get the piece in, so I'll go sort of right here, and then it's just turn. Now this, there you go, and it's stopped. Now this does hurt my hand after a while. I have a Dremel, but for little pieces it's a whole lot of work to get all the Dremel out. Just to, if I was doing a few at once, I definitely would use the Dremel, because there's no way you could keep doing this for forever. So see how we've sort of started, but there is a long way to go. So the other thing that I find useful is a clamp. Now this is just a tiny little desk clamp. You can get them that attach onto the table. I find this quite useful, and you literally put whatever. This is a bit small, but if you know, normally I'd use it if I was having, I've got something bigger to attach, but for purposes of today I'll show you this. So you just keep going forward until your piece is nicely nestled into the yellow holders, and it keeps it off your surface so that you don't, and in the air so that you can put some more pressure on, and it doesn't keep moving on the table when you put your pressure on. Because the worst thing is when you're trying to drill and you're chasing your item around the table. Not only that, it can actually get a bit dangerous if you slip and hurt yourself. Okay? So what I'm doing, it's such a squeaky noise, such a frustrating noise. Yeah, so that's basically, that's the basics really. I'll carry on drilling this, and then I'll just put my hoop through. So we've gone all the way through. Okay, normally you'd use this for something a bit bigger, and I would normally just put a piece of something underneath there, just to, even tissue or whatever, because you're going to know when you're going near enough all the way through. Okay. And we'll just check if that fits. Yes, it does. Okay. And then I just keep that simple when I'm doing these little hooks. I literally use 2 mediums or 2 bigger rings. Okay, and then just thread it on. You don't have to use it to go all the way through. You can just do like I did in my bottle, and I just drilled down to the centre of the bottle and then glued it in place. But they're very versatile, you can use them for lots of things. I've even seen people drill out little wells for magnets, which I've done before for mirrors and things like that. And you sort of drill down and then pop the magnet in place. And there we go. So I hope this was useful. Yes, sometimes it's just one of those things you assume you know how to do, and then when you come to do it you're like, oh, well that doesn't make any sense, or I thought this would be easier, or anything like that. Or you might know exactly how to use them and it might not be of use to you at all. In which case, that's fine as well. So, thank you ever so much for watching. If there's anything else that you've seen me use that you'd like me to explain or go through with you, then I'm absolutely happy to do that. But I hope you have a nice day. Take care, enjoy the nice weather, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.